Executives are optimistic, but they're under pressure. But 2026 is also the year of continued investment, signaling confidence in the returns. IDC projects that agentic AI will account for 10 to 15% of all IT spending this year already, and it will account for more than 25% by 2029, reaching $1.3 trillion.
But are they right to feel so confident?
I think by and large it's justified. Everyone's really learned from this experimentation mode, and that really means that executives are taking it more seriously. If I think back to Gartner's recent keynote at their symposium, they echoed the readout that only 5% of initiatives are achieving ROI, and only 1 in 50 are actually achieving transformation. Now, that's not a technology problem. The technology delivers. The issue is how it's applied. Now, what we see is the organizations that really move from pilot to payoff share really common traits. Their agentic initiatives are always very clearly tied to the business outcomes and really core KPIs. It's sponsored and driven by the business. It's not perceived as an IT project. And these people are picking real processes and delivering them cross-functionally, taking the opportunity to step back and really think about how to combine human and machine work to deliver these outcomes. When that happens, agentic AI stops becoming a technology project and becomes a true transformation program, really focused on human-driven value, engagement, and real satisfaction. It's all boiling down to a new playbook for agentic payoff that's really putting that agentic ROI within reach.
Heather, I'm dying to know what's in this playbook.
So, here are my top 5 moves. First, go where the pain pays. Focus on high value, high friction problems. So where the problem itself unlocks massive impact, think claims processing, compliance or supply chain planning, processes that are high volume, always on, and involve real-time data analysis and decisioning. Second, reinvent, don't retrofit. The best outcomes come when companies rebuild their processes around agents and not bolt them onto outdated workflows. McKinsey calls this the shift from task automation to process reinvention. Real value comes when you reimagine a process from the ground up with the amazing new agentic capabilities.
That's great, but what about changing what you're measuring and how you're measuring?
Now, you see, this is my third play. Redefining the return part of return on investment. Now, ROI for too long has just been perceived as cost reduction. It's only one lever. We need to track outcomes like cycle time compression and customer experience, as well as new revenue potential. Time to your unique value as an organization, that's where agentic value shows up. Then there are the last 2. Nailing your build versus buy strategy with pre-built vertical agent solutions. Think finance, healthcare, supply chain, which can deliver faster, far more reliable ROI on quick returns. And 5th, adopting multi-agent systems. But I know you're going to go through that with the team later, so I will just stop there.
I absolutely am. We'll get to that one. So that's great, Heather. Any final thoughts on this trend before we move on?
Just one. 2026 is the year that performance becomes the differentiator. The experimentation era is over. This is the age of execution. With programs that are sustainable, cross-functional, and outcome-driven, we're disciplined around human-centered value realization. The leaders that win won't just use agentic AI, they'll operate as agentic enterprises.
Oh, what a nice positive note to end on. Thank you so much, Heather, for being with us.
My pleasure. My pleasure.